Alrighty guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today is the weekly Star Wars recap for December 13th, 2022. It's been a few weeks since I did one, and a few weeks since I've uploaded a video. There's a bunch of shit. I've made a bunch of videos, but I haven't been in the mood to edit, so yeah, but I'll have several videos coming out over the week. Most of the stuff I'll be making videos on, I'm going to talk about in this video, so yeah, but anyways, there's new releases for the past several weeks, so I'm going to jump into those first. There was the High Republic Convergence, the first adult novel for Phase 2 of the High Republic. I haven't gone around to reading that yet. And Season 1, Episode 12, Rick's Road came out, which was the season finale, and now was an incredible episode. Really loved it. Once again, I should have a review of that out soon, along with a Season 1 review. But then a bunch of comics came out, Revelations, and One Shot. I didn't read that. There was Hyperspace Stories Issue 3, The High Republic Adventures Issue 1, Darth Vader Issue 29, and Hidden Empire Issue 2. I didn't read any of those, but there was Yoda Issue 1, and I read that, and that was okay. Interested to see where, we'll go in the next 2 issues of this first story arc, but, so far I was okay. Honestly, I read it right away. I've kind of forgotten what happened in it, so we'll say maybe it's a little forgettable, but, I remember thinking it was solid, but not anything crazy. But there's also the High Republic Tales of Enlightenment, a different perspective, new short story. I haven't read that, but there's some stuff coming out this week. Bounty Hunters Issue 29 and The Mandalorian Comic Edition Issue 6, which will both come out December 14th, 2022. But that's it for our new releases. So let's jump into the news, which first is during some Brazil Comic Con thingy. We got some news. First, the release date for The Mandalorian Season 3 was revealed, which it will start Wednesday, March 1st, 2023, and I would assume will be 8 episodes like Season 1 and Season 2. So if they don't, do a double episode release, it'll run till April 19th, 2023, which is about, I think, a week and a half after Celebration 2023. But we really didn't get much else from Mandalorian Season 3 other than a new image showing Din and Grogu kind of hiding behind some crates or something. I'm not sure. Like I said, that's all we really got, a release date in that image, but it is nice to have a release date so we know. But I would assume there'll probably be a new trailer coming out soon, maybe, I don't know. Obviously, most of the time the Disney Plus stuff will release a trailer about a month beforehand. Obviously, they've kind of been releasing more stuff. Obviously, there's already the teaser for Mando Season 3, but Andor had 3 separate trailers. So, I have no clue. We'll just have to wait and see. But talking about trailers, there was a lot of stuff. Also at the Brazil Comic Con, this isn't Star Wars, but it is Lucasfilm. The trailer or teaser for Indiana Jones 5 was released, actually to the public. There was, back at D23, there was the cell phone camera footage one. I'm pretty sure this teaser and that were very similar. I don't remember what, I know I watched the D23 one, the cell phone camera footage, but I don't remember it too much. I just remember it being seemingly a lot of the same things. But, the teaser had several action shots of Indy. We get de-age shots of him also, which look, pretty good. I'm still not a fan of that stuff, but, it does look, good right now. I'm assuming the de-aged, moments, flashbacks will be the kind of opening of the movie. Every Indiana Jones movie kind of opens up with the end of a adventure, or with The Last Crusade, a flashback to a previous adventure. So I'm assuming this one will be like The Last Crusade, it's a flashback to a previous adventure, and then I'll then jump into the present day, I guess. But at the end of the teaser, it revealed the title of the movie, which will be Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, which I have no clue what the Dial of Destiny is. I think there's maybe some shots of it in the trailer, but I am not fully sure. But I'll probably do a little trailer video, not really a breakdown, maybe a thoughts video on this. So more in depth, so you can check that out. But speaking of trailers, there's also a trailer for The Bad Batch Season 2, which there was already the teaser released back during Celebration. So, this trailer was just kind of more of the same. Didn't really have any big crazy new reveals, but we, just saw more of what we saw in that teaser. More of the Bad Batch, other clones like Cody, Crosshair, I guess was a member of the Bad Batch, but isn't anymore. We see other random clones, B1 Bow droids, more of Gunji and other Wookiees, Coruscant, Bail Organa, the Imperial Senate, Palpatine, and more. But I'd say the biggest things were, Bail Organa. But, that's really not like a super duper crazy thing. Because, we've seen him recently in Tales of the Jedi and also the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. So, yeah, but also a teaser trailer also showed Palpatine and like Gunji, which were bigger than, and we see more of them in this. Well, Palpatine, I don't think I actually see more. It's just like the same exact shot. But yeah, there was also a new poster release, which was fine. But they also released the release schedule and titles for each episodes. But it was already known that the first 2 episodes would release on January 4th. But we also learned that there will be other times there will be multiple episodes, which the 7th and 8th episode will both release on February 8th, and then the 15th and 16th, the final 2 episodes will release on the same day on March 29th. So that's nice. At least it kind of separates it from the Mando Season 3 finale a little bit, and would also, finish before Celebration 2023. So there's at least that. But like I said, there was the episode titles for each episode, which episode 1 is titled Spoils of War, episode 2 is Runes of War, episode 3 is The Solitary Clone, episode 4 is Faster, episode 5 Entombed, episode 6 Tribe, episode 7 The Clone Conspiracy, episode 8 Truth and Consequences, episode 9 The Crossing, episode 10 Retrieval, episode 11 Metamorphosis, episode 12 The Outpost, episode 13 Pabu, episode 14 Tipping Point, episode 15 The Summit, and episode 16 Plan 99. So yeah, nice to actually get the episode titles beforehand. Obviously, I don't know, some of them could possibly change, by the time the episode actually releases. But I recorded a trailer breakdown, so you check that out. It could be out before this video, but could come out after. I have no clue. But also, when the episodes start to come out, I'll be doing full reviews of each episode, so you can check those out then. But there was another trailer released during the Game Awards 2022. A new trailer for Star Wars Jedi Survivor was released, which showed a lot of new gameplay, gave some hints at story details, but not like a crazy amount. The trailer was definitely more about gameplay, which the gameplay looked great. Really, really excited for it a lot more. It definitely looks like an evolution upon the first game. Looks to definitely be a lot more lightsaber combat styles, I guess. Where the first game was pretty much mainly just single blade throughout the entirety of the game until you got the double blade closer to the end. So, it wasn't like for a super long amount of time in the game, but saw a lot more there. Obviously, a lot of just other gameplay mechanics and whatnot. But, definitely super duper excited for the game. Obviously, hopefully, like the level design and the story are also an evolution upon the first one. Obviously, I don't know if gameplay is yet because I haven't played it, but going on the trailer definitely looks like it is. So, yeah, but the release date for it was also given, which is March 17th, 2023. So March is going to be very busy, March and April. Really also just January and February with the Bad Batch, but then March has the Bad Batch, the Mandalorian, and Jedi Survivor, and then April has the Mandalorian and Celebration also. So a lot of stuff. Very excited for it though, and I'll be doing a playthrough of Jedi Survivor around then. So yeah, but some other Jedi Survivor related news. The upcoming tie-in novel for it, Jedi Bowscars, which was announced a couple months ago, but a cover for it was revealed, which shows the crew of the Mantis alongside the fifth brother at the very top. It is a cool color. It's kind of a weird though, because the Mantis crew is based off of their look in Jedi Fallen Order, which is basically live action. Where the fifth brother, it's based off of the Rebels animation style, so it kind of looks a little weird. And the fifth brother was in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, so there is a live action version of him, so it is weird. But there was a description released alongside it. It's quite long, so I'm not gonna read it, but pretty much seems like that the Mantis crew kind of run into a stormtrooper who's kind of deserting the Empire, and then the fifth brother will be involved and whatnot. Interesting there. Interested to see how it'll tie into Survivor also, but I believe the novel comes out March 7th, 2023, so about a week and a half before Survivor. So yeah, but some quick stories. There were some set photos leaked of the Acolyte, which shows some of the Jedi characters. It reveals that Jung-jae will be playing a Jedi. You see him in the forest with golden robes, which are really cool looking. So that's definitely interesting. Obviously, before the casting news, it seemed like he was going to maybe be a Sith character, but it seems like he's a Jedi. Obviously, some of the other set photos show some of the other actors playing Jedi characters. We see a Wookiee Jedi also, so it's nice to get even more Wookiee Jedis, because I love Wookiee Jedis. There were some of the set photos showed Amanda Steinberg's character, but you really can't there weren't any good set photos of her. So yeah, but obviously just set photos, so nothing really super duper crazy. But finally, the Golden Globe nominations were released, which it was revealed that Diego Luna was nominated for Best Actor in a Drama Series for his role as Cassian Andor in Andor. So that's neat. But I believe that was the only nomination Andor received at the Golden Globes. Obviously, the Golden Globes, they're have TV, but definitely are more movie focused. Obviously, the Emmys are more TV focused, which shows don't happen till September, I think, of next year. So yeah, but anyways, that's gonna be it for this one. Next week I might be back talking about something. I might do 2 more episodes of Weekly Stars Recap this year. I don't know. Depends on how much news there is in the next final weeks of the year. But if there really isn't much news, this could possibly be the final Weekly Stars Recap of the year. And I do think actually there'll probably be some March comic book stuff. So, I'll probably end up doing 1 more episode, so this is probably second to last, possibly third to last. I have no clue. You'll eventually find out when the dates come, but that's gonna be it for this one. I've been Sarzi, I'll catch you guys in the next one.
To steal from the Empire? To just walk in like you belong? They're so proud of themselves, so fat and satisfied. They can't